Cass, just what's the feel in the locker room since Sunday coming into this game tomorrow against Rutgers?
I think we got to show our resiliency, and we got to come out strong against Rutgers and kind of bounce back from the disappointment on Sunday. And it's a challenge for us to see how we respond, and I think that's something that we're all looking forward to showing. And I think we brought it at practice, and that's something we're really focusing on.
What's allowed you guys to be able to bounce back? I know just before that 3-game winning streak, you guys had a bit of a rough stretch. What's allowed you guys to show that resiliency?
I think the team chemistry that we have, and that we're able to really come together and band together as a team and kind of have short-term memory. And there's nothing we can do about the past. We can't change it, but we can change how we respond and what we do moving forward. And I think that's something that obviously we were able to get on a bit of a run with the 2 road wins, and we were riding high off that. And then now we got to see how we respond after Sunday. So I think it's really a testament to this team and what the culture that we've built here, that we're able to forget about the past, move on, and focus on one game at a time, the game in front of us.
Now, a couple weeks ago, you talked about just how together this team is and how that compares to years past. Just talk a little bit about just how much closer you guys are this year compared to some of the past years, maybe.
Yeah, not that we didn't have, not that we weren't close in past years, but when it comes to having cliques or some people that don't talk as much to others, that's something we dealt with more in the past versus this team. We all hang out and we all do stuff on the weekends, or anyone can talk to anyone. It's there's no drama in the locker room or anything like that. So that's something I think that's really helped us this year on the court, and just how we act around each other off the court in the locker room. I think all of that translates, and obviously it's allowed us to win some of these tough games. When we go through adversity, like Ohio State, we were up 17 and then they came back and tied it. So because we were so together, and because we can give constructive criticism, or we can talk to each other like that, that's something that we're all able to respond to well, and we're able to pull out a win like that.
Now, focusing in on that, one game at a time, not really focusing on the past or really who you're playing after you play tomorrow. How important is that for your team to just kind of focus on just the next game ahead?
I think it's really important with what we're trying to do. I say not to look ahead, but trying to get in the NCAA tournament. I think we have to take care of the game in front of us, and that being Rutgers. I don't think we can look to the next time we play Indiana or get in a game against Penn State again. I don't think we can focus on that now. Obviously, when it comes, we're going to be really locked in, and we're going to be really focused on trying to get those games back. But if we don't take care of business against this game or the next game or the game after that, then I think that's going to affect us more down the road than if we were to drop a different game later. So I think if we could take care of business one game at a time, then we're going to be sitting pretty good later in the season.
So what lessons did you as a team take away from this past Sunday's loss?
I think we learned a lot about I guess, like I said, how to respond to something like that. Obviously, the third quarter, we went 1 for 17, which I don't know if we've had a quarter like that all year, even in some of the other losses we've had. So that was really tough for us, and that affected us on the defensive end as well. And I think that's something Coach kind of harped on yesterday is, when things aren't clicking on offense, why are we letting our defense fall apart at the same time? We have to lock in more on defense, and then that's going to help our offense. So I think we learned a lot from that, and that if we can get something going on defense, that can really help us get more going on offense versus trying to let our offense change our defense and get energy from that. So I think we learned a lot in that way.
You good?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Good.